that I want to talk about.
Yeah, because the trailer is interesting. What is up, guys? This is GreenWarrior291. I'm here with Darkvine, and
Darkvine Chocobo.
this is rare because I'm never. If you pay attention to the date, this is the first time it's actually. I'm gonna post this tonight, although I've already posted another video today. But I have to get this done. I'm already too behind. With the critical mode coming in tomorrow. Oh boy, that video is gonna be long, but it's worth it. Me getting my butt whooped so many times. Irrelevant. I'll have the link in the description and on the comments. So let's start watching from second one.
Yep.
So Keyblade Graveyard.
Yep. The big pillar things. Oh, look. A black coat. And another black coat. Because, you know.
All right.
That's...
So the coat. Okay, pause. The coat warns off darkness. All right.
Yeah.
Now here. Okay, I put it at a second 16. So
Yep.
Xehanort doesn't have his yellow eyes. Hmm.
Hold up. Hold up. You're totally right. What is this?
This.
What is this?
So we're gonna analyze this. This is an analyzing video and slash 3. I guess you can add. Here I am using my channel, so can't say much. Um, so this is a not a problem. I just think is this Xehanort the same one that's playing chess and it just happens to have learned about his fate, or what? Did Dream Drop Distance Xehanort forgot everything about? No, wait, he couldn't have because he didn't mention stuff from Dream Drop Distance. You see, now the continuity is a bit busted.
Yeah, this is a little bit weird, but maybe this is before.
Before no, because
Wait, you
Recoded.
got a good point. What is it? Why are his eyes back to his?
Hey,
Why
wait,
do
wait,
they have
wait. It could
yellow
be a choice.
eyes?
Remember, Marluxia didn't have yellow eyes in the trailers, and he did in the game. So this could be a fuck up. But okay,
That's a good point.
that's assuming that's assumption one. Assumption two is no. This is actually Xehanort coming from his time to here, just preparing himself. Because here we'll play more. So it's useful. Yes, told you. You see, I he acts like the master of masters, but it's obviously
Now
Zigbar.
I just need to bring something up.
Yes.
You might be right.
About what?
The Master of Masters being the big end all bad guy.
That okay, to be fair,
Just because of this.
okay, so let me just give a quick context. So we made a discussion video in Twitch, but it hasn't posted on YouTube due to how much content I want to do. So I don't know when it's going to be posted. I think it was the end of June. Yeah, it was the end of June, so that won't happen. So lucky for y'all, I give y'all a heads up because it does discuss a lot into Kingdom Hearts, all of it, the whole series. But to go into context on that video, that will post in very down the road. Yeah, I think that the Master's behind that, but no, it could be Zigbar. I don't know. You see this.
Okay, no, this guy, he acts too much like the Master of Masters. Feel like, I feel like in this trailer, the guy talking to young Xehanort has to be the Master of Masters, and this could
What if
easily
this is
be.
like right before literally Dream Drop this? I mean, Dream Drop this. Why do I keep going to that? Recoded because of the secret ending. What if this is before that? Like that's the only thing I can think of. Literally, serious. Like that's the only thing I can think of. All right,
It
continuing
could.
on. So he says, "Told you." So
Wait.
how did it go? Hold up.
Okay.
The world tour. You know, I feel like that's meta for some odd reason, but the
I don't
world
know, but
tour.
okay, so I just need to real quick bring something up about this possibly being before Recoded. Honestly, just the fact that it seems pretty evident that this guy is the Master of Masters and not Zigbar.
I mean, I don't know, but
Uh,
he says the world tour. So what if this takes place after the Keyblade Graveyard? I mean, it could be possible. Heck, he could have
okay,
brought
yeah, that's true. That's true.
here.
But either. Oh, okay. So if it's that, then what I was just about to say is completely irrelevant. But if it's the thing before Recoded, um, this could just completely throw off Zigbar's plan.
I don't know, because Igbar's plan was part of the Master's thing, so it could be
That's
intertwined.
true.
He could just be
That's
doing his
true.
own thing and just be helping his apprentice, or who knows how it is. But it's
Yeah,
just
or just as I say, and Lushu is the traitor.
Master. Anyway, we won't go into that.
Yeah.
We'll continue play. So the world tour, and then Xehanort sits. Now this is in an awful way. I realize just how necessary I am. You see, this
That line
sentence.
is. Mm,
Did he already accepted his fate and is just evil, or did he accept his fate that everything that's gonna transpire next, he's gonna die?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's just accepting that he is just a tool, a means to an end.
I mean, he could be
Is
necessary for Sora's development. Maybe Sora's the key to saving literally everything. Who knows? Like this line better not be a throwaway line because Frozen's
it's
Lark scene was a throwaway line.
okay. Yeah, that was seriously a throwaway.
But the point here is that Xehanort. Oh, we might be looking at a playable Xehanort. I'm gonna go with that theory, but later.
Oh heck yeah!
Okay,
There could be a
so
playable Xehanort at
all I
point.
will all I will say on this note though is that Xehanort seems like he's still normal. He's not evil from the looks of his eyes,
Yeah.
but it feels like
Although
he's accepted his fate, and I do
yeah, but
think this is
now I'm starting to think something through. Kingdom Hearts 3 threw off something that happened in Birth by Sleep.
what.
So in Birth by Sleep, like at the very beginning, when just before Master Xehanort takes Ventus and puts him on the tree, in Destiny Islands, it shows young Master Xehanort, and he's just all like,
Oh
"This
yeah,
world
this
is
world
too
is too
small,"
small. Yeah,
and he's all dramatic and stuff. But then at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3, when he's playing chess, and all throughout the game, heck, just when he's playing chess, he seems way more happy-go-lucky.
wait a minute. Okay, hold up. I just thought, yeah, that agrees, and I just thought of something thanks to that. What if Xehanort ends up, I don't know, forgetting his memories or something, like legit amnesia, and just ends up on the islands? Or wait a minute, no, hold up. He did explore the world during in one of the entries. It did say that him and Master Ericus is for their mark of mastery. They had to explore the world, so that's probably him exploring the world of Destiny Island, and it's like, oh well,
Yeah,
this world is too small.
but the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure they said somewhere that Master Xehanort was born in Destiny Islands.
Uh, I mean, hold up. Let me see if I can find the.
Maybe it is still part of the Mark of Mastery exam that he went through.
Maybe it
I don't
is,
know.
because it does say in this entry, in one of the entries of the Mark of Mastery, so it could be just an older version of young Xehanort, just a
Yeah,
little older.
maybe he returned to his world and he realized just how small it was in the whole grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but here we're going with the fact that he knows his entire fate. He knows he's gonna forget, but it's like, yeah, I realize how necessary I am, but well, I'm gonna forget anyway. So jokes
Yeah.
on me. All right, let's
I mean,
continue. Let's continue on.
yeah. So after
So
this
Riku is playable
freaking
again.
part, Riku's playable,
Aqua is playable
and so is Aqua. Oh my gosh, I love
with
that.
Ventus there.
He rocks.
Roxas is playable. The where the heck is Sora?
Yeah, I have no clue. Because shouldn't Sora be
Sora, wait,
Roxas's brother?
pause on 52. Sora has his the Oath Keeper or Oath Keep.
Oh, is that the Oath Keeper? Oh
Yes,
my, that's the Oath Keeper. Holy, what is this?
I can barely pause it right, but I love how it looks. But I will say this because obviously I've done all majority of the critical modes already at this point. But I will say this: if it's like another stupid second form, like the Keyblade, the Kingdom Key, the Starlight Keyblade thing,
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
the if it's another one, I might flip. But let's just hope it's not. So continuing on,
Yeah,
and then okay, here Zigbar, who are you? So Luxord must have like he knows something's up for him to
yeah,
question it, and
yeah.
then
Oh my gosh,
and then
Luxord is
he
my
throws a
third
card
favorite
at
character in the whole series.
he throws a card at Zigbar or well Lucio or well the asshole doesn't want to stay dead.
Lushbar.
Ah, Lushbar. That's funny.
Hey,
You know what?
it's
Yeah,
gonna be
we'll
my
go with
my
that.
instant
We'll go with
I'll
that.
go with
Lushbar.
Lushbar. Lushbar.
Because it sounds like douchebag. But I
It's
mean,
true. It
it.
kind of is.
But he got
Kind of is.
another card. He sent a card to Lushbar, and then he sent one to Sora. So what gives now?
Okay, well, I think that when Luxord sent the card to Lushbar, that was an attack, and Lushbar just kind of caught it. And he was just like, nope.
Okay,
But with
that's
Terra,
scenario
now
one.
it's like,
Scenario two could be he's giving something because it's like I don't know, maybe Lushbar asked for something. Who knows on that?
yeah.
Like it
But
could be
then
either an
Lushbar
attack.
throws away the card.
It's either an attack or just some assistance, I guess. Here, we'll put
Yeah,
like
and then Lushbar just like tosses
yeah, it's like all
tosses
right,
it.
it doesn't make a difference to me anyway.
Yeah.
I'll just keep playing dumb, which I think that's stupid, but yeah, he just throws away the card like meh.
That's
So
what I think's an
and,
attack.
and then he's like, the question is, who are you,
Hey,
Lux Sword?
yes, this brings up my favorite thing. Well, not quite favorite thing, but still favorite thing. The fact that quite a few people already from Union Cross and Kai and Unchained Kai and just whatever you want to call that whole group of things. So many characters that have been shown there are major characters in the series, like Marluxia. He's very obviously Lorium. And then of course Elrena and Larxene.
Look, I will say
The
this. I still think it's stupid that Ventus is part of that because it completely screws everything up. And as we talked before, it does screw up with the shipping because it justifies more with Ven and Aqua, those who ship those two.
That's true, but I'm sorry. I still just gotta go with Terra and Aqua. I, sue me.
But all right, but here's the thing. The question is, who are you, Luxord? So
Yeah.
he doesn't know who Luxord is, probably. Or maybe Luxord is the Master of Masters. That'd be a good twist. No one would
Oh
expect it.
snap!
What?
That would be an amazing twist.
That
That
would
would
be
be
the biggest
that would be
twist, because
amazing.
think about it. First of all, we don't know the Master of Masters' name. We know Lushu, but the issue with
Yeah,
Lushu is
well,
that
he's been body switching. He's been
yeah,
just
so he's
flipping
been
bodies
taking
after
people's
bodies.
names. So it's not very obvious with him, but then his personality could have done it. But then Luxord, think about it, Lux.
Oh snap! I just realized. Oh wow, yeah, you had to point that out for me to realize that. Dang, that's a very
Luxord.
good point. He could easily be the master of masters, and the fact that Zigbar is asking this, the question is, who are you, Luxord?
What if okay, this is more me theorizing now. What if the Master Masters is legit no is keeping an eye on Lux what do we said we were gonna call this idiot?
Lushbar,
Lushbar.
Lushbar.
Lushbar, he's keeping an eye on him, as he is keeping an eye on Xehanort, which is already one person keeping an eye on another person, which is another person keeping an eye on that person. It's a little too
Okay,
much.
that is a lot of keeping an eye on.
But think about it. Okay, he gave the card to Sora, and it's like, well, hope this helps, which it really didn't on the grand scheme of things, unless it's a plot device used on the next game. Um,
Or in Remind. It could easily be something in Remind.
I mean, if Remind is able to wrap the series, which I hope it doesn't, because that'd be stupid.
That freaking better not be a wrap up. We need a Kingdom Hearts 4.
After so much asking for Kingdom Hearts 3, not another Kingdom Hearts game. Um, I mean, I hope they don't take people have been joking that we have to wait another 20 years. Then, I mean, hope not, because as much as I'd love to wait for them to make sure it's a good story, that's way too damn long for me to wait.
Yeah, please, not another 20 years. I'm
I'd
kind of
imagine
like
1 million years later, Kingdom Hearts 7.
true. So true.
But
Yeah,
in
like
all
people don't.
seriousness, though, that question, that means Luxord is more important than we've ever realized at this point. Because if Lushu is important in questioning that, then he must be important. Hell, I still think. Well, I just came up with this like half an hour ago. Like Lux, I just thought about Lux. Something's wrong with Luxord's name, and then I just thought about the Lux. It's like Lux, isn't that from Union Cross? And it's like, hey, it could be the Master of Masters since he did made sure everyone have to collect Lux, and that
Yeah,
could be a connection. I could be wrong, but
no, I honestly think that's like a really good theory. I mean, like, he was
he's
kind of a
questioning it.
throwaway character. He was kind of a throwaway character at first, but like, that's a perfect way to make us think he's just this unassuming character.
Maybe he is the Master of Masters. Who knows? Wouldn't that be a cool twist? That would be the. I would definitely say I called it, unless someone did. Which, damn it! But in all seriousness, I really hope that could be true. Because, come on, the name. Okay, what could be Ord? What if we mix the names? I mean, we don't know the Master's name, so we can't use deductions out of that.
Yeah, but if we're just going off of the name Luxord as a whole, and not doing the whole anagram thing, Ord could be order. Um, it,
Luxord. I mean, it could. All right, continuing
well,
on.
I mean, like not like making it a longer
Oh,
name, but
Kingdom
just
Hearts
like
3.
it could stand for order.
So, remind. Something about this. Obviously, is a definition of like revision, right?
Like it's
Here, I'll just search it up for all those who want to make sure.
yeah, a nice Google search of the prefix re.
In the material of used typical as first word, blah blah blah. No, that's not how it is. Wait, hold up. I've
Okay,
seen
then maybe it's kind of
explained as an abbreviation regarding or referencing. However, re is not an abbreviation for means re. Re is in English. Okay, whatever. That doesn't really help my case. What does it mean?
okay. Well, actually,
Regarding
this is
or
yeah,
it's like
regarding or
regarding.
referencing.
So from those sources, it seems like they all go with regarding mind. So I have a feeling this is more like a revisiting or reminding.
Yeah,
Remind.
revisiting. That's
Hey,
really good
think about it,
context.
cause wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna continue on so we can go to the end. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So coming this winter, you can't see it because of these stupid things over here, but it says I can't take them off. It says this winter. But
yeah.
yeah, I got it. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna go with the whole remind thing first before we can continue our talk on the rest. So okay, so when it shows minute second 35, we're literally playing as Riku versus replica Riku, and Riku's health is higher, so there's some interestingness on that note. Because if we're, I don't remember Riku having that much health, or did he have that much health, like a high bar health? Because if he did,
I don't remember him having very much health. Although I do like how Sora's in his party now.
yeah, I like Sora being in the party. That's legit funny.
Yeah, he's the party member and not the lead.
That is funny. That actually is very funny. But here and then Aqua. We're playing as Aqua and Ven against both Terra Nord and Vanitas. And
Yep.
then we have Roxas, which a bunch of the fan base is definitely happy about this, playing alongside Shion and Axel against Zayak. So we're revisiting fights.
Yeah,
And then,
that's true. We are really
hold on, I
revisiting a
screwed
whole
up.
bunch of these fights. Huh?
I screwed up because I was trying to show the Oath Keeper. Not on Roxas, anyway. Okay, so that didn't work. Dang it, I have to actually let it play second by second. But Okay, there we go. I got a good shot on it now. So here's
Yeah,
the oath.
I'm trying to get to a good shot myself.
You have to get 51, but you have to get it right. But it
Yeah.
shows here that obviously Sora gets the Oath Keeper. So this is the new Keyblade they were talking about, or
Oh,
probably
I
one
got.
of
Oh,
them. And
sorry.
to be fair, they should have never gotten like they should have had this and Oblivion in the game since literally every single game has them.
Yeah.
I mean, probably Union Cross is the only one that doesn't, but either way, that game is different in many ways.
Yeah.
Although it does give a lot of theories out for me. But back to the main point, it is still interesting that we're revisiting fights. So Remind could be like going back, but is starting to add more perspectives of what's going on because we only played through Sora's and part of Riku's experience. We didn't play through the full experience, which I assume back and before 2019 was like we get to play as multiple characters and we get to like dive into the bigger story than ever before. Because here, if Birth by Sleep didn't happen, or if we didn't play as all these other characters with the exception of Roxas, then nah, no one would have a problem with it because we've already played as Riku in Chain of Memories. Well, you haven't.
Yeah, I'm still working on Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
That game is so.
Dream
I.
Drop Distance, we played as Riku. We even get a little Zip It in Kingdom Hearts 2 to play as Riku, so it's not
Oh
surprising to play
yeah.
as Riku. Like, it's honestly not surprising to play as Riku, even for a little.
Yeah,
But
even if it's just like a few minutes.
Roxas, though, like, we get to play as him more on 358 over 2, but he was our tutorial character we played as. So he deserved to be played in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'm glad
He
they're
really
kind of
did.
fixing. But as for other characters, you see, if we didn't play as other characters, now no one would have really complained because it's like, well, we haven't played as them, so we played as Sora majority of the time. Which, okay, when I played as Aqua, I was like, oh shoot, this is actually pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that. And to be fair, I did call it, but I didn't pay attention to the trailer. So I'm one of the few who actually didn't got spoiled of the Sora versus Aqua fight. I just guessed it. But
I mean, it was. I guess it was gonna be kind of an expected thing for Sora versus Aqua,
it was
because you know
expected. But
it was
no,
expected.
aside from that, I think this is their chance to fix their problem. I hope we get to choose between Ventus and Aqua. That would definitely make players have a cool experience,
That'd be awesome.
or
And like
between
when
like Axel, Shion, and Roxas, or even have Kyrie and Axel. That would definitely be great.
oh heck yeah,
Like, okay,
I'd love to
Remind
play as
has
Axel.
potential. This has massive potential. Honestly,
Yeah, they need to get this right. They need to get this right.
now they have to explain Shion. They have to explain Shion. This is probably their
Yeah.
explanation because they said there's another world added, the new Keyblade, which I assume this one or maybe a couple. I forgot which one they said. If it's a couple, then Oblivion's definitely coming back. Um,
Oh, I hope. I love Oblivion. It's
I
like
have a feeling. Wait, I just thought of something. I have a feeling that Oathkeeper is literally 2.0 to the Ultima weapon in because here I'm gonna play for viewers. So we play. He's using the white outfit. Oh wait a minute, no, he's actually using his keyblade. Hold up, that's a problem. Maybe it's his own ability. I don't know.
maybe it's something new.
Wait a minute, he's using like certain abilities he would use with the two keyblades, but it's not like fully there. So maybe it's his own
Hmm.
ability. I hope it's his own. I really do. Because if it's another second
Oh,
form, I'd
something
lose it.
awesome?
If it's another
You know, it'd be
stupid second.
something awesome
What?
if partway through the Riku and Sora uh versus evil Riku, whatever Data Riku, uh, if at some point Sora and Riku got Oblivion and Oathkeeper,
That'd be a
and then they
little.
both did a cool dress
That
up.
would definitely be cool. You see, I was actually. This is funny. I'm gonna go off topic for a few seconds. I was trying to I was actually trying to do that for Rico and Kingdom Hearts 2. It's just like, please, can I, can I mess around like that? But no, the game is like, nope, we didn't create that. Wait, what if they have? So They could have like a Caverns of Remembrance where you fought data versions of the villains. Why not have data versions of each of these Xehanort characters with just the abilities of the members? That way it's more creative.
Good point. Good point.
But I think
And we also need an explanation for why Sora is revisiting that battle with those 13 monstrosities that
maybe
all
it's
have
just a
the
show. I
same
mean,
combined HP bar.
I think the only thing I can say is Oathkeeper showing off, literally. I think that's the only way, because you could still fight them in the game. But as I said, I hope we get like a choice type where we choose who we want to fight as, because that way everyone's gameplay will vary for a while, like video wise, but it would be fun because you can explore different possibilities and stuff. I mean, with the exception of Rico and Sora, because well, you've already played as Sora. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Hold on, you
But
continue. You tell Terry. Terry, I'll be right back real quick.
yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I'm kind of just fixated on the fact that right now that the white outfit, he's got like these little Oathkeeper patterns on his pants legs, and he's still using what appears to be the Keyblade. I guess it could be something slightly different. Um, Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell where I stopped, but
No,
I
okay,
don't know.
I'm back. Hold up, 'cause my thing is gonna die, and this is the second time in video history where it shows that something's gonna die.
Oh
Stupid
gosh.
laptop life. Um, I was on the Aqua showing off her Master's Keyblade,
Oh shoot. Whoops. Sorry about that.
but all right. Well, we got a little more. So back to Xehanort.
Yeah, young Xehanort.
Yep. He,
Oh
he
gosh, with that.
because he's talking normally to like if they've known each other or something, or maybe because it's like, so how they go the world tour, so it's like they know each other definitely because they've probably met at some point. But the
Yeah.
issue I have is what if this is actually the Master Masters? First, we'll go with what if it's Master Masters and what if it's Zigbar. But first, Master Masters. What if he
Okay,
actually
hang
was?
on, hang on. Let me just give a quick explanation for why I think the guy at the beginning of this video is the Master of Masters and not Lushbar.
All right, go ahead.
The hand motions, exclusively the hand motions. We don't see the Lushbar ever using
Here, I'm gonna
this.
actually pull up a video randomly of Master of Masters.
Oh my gosh, yes, that'll be perfect because like the Master of
Yeah, I'm
Masters
gonna
is
mute it because
very.
it's not actually part of the actual main. You know, it's funny because I never posted anything from Union Cross or any of that on my channel, which is actually very funny, considering that. Yeah, I'll post this guy's link because I'm using his video.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
look, when he's pointing at Lushu, he's the way he talks. Come on, it's simple. Use six me, and
yeah,
then
and the way he talks, he
yeah,
might be the kind of person who would mention the world tour thing. Like he would say world tour instead of something more dramatic or anything like that. Zigbar, he might go with something similar, but I don't think it would be quite as humorous, if I dare say that. But also the hand motions. Those hand motions are so unique to the Master of Masters, and you just don't see Lushbar doing the same hand motions ever. Like in blah, 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 blah. Pretty much throughout 358 days, you don't see Lushbar doing the same kind of hand motions that the Master of Masters does. That makes any sense.
I kind of you kind of explain things without me. I had to be thrown off for a moment.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll just here. Let me see if I can find something.
Something on Zigbar's hand motions?
Yeah, no, well, no, I was Master's like when he's talking to when he's saying it's no fair. My plan was supposed to be your mine was supposed to blah blah blah. You know, giving the page the
Giving the
hidden.
page to Gula?
Yeah, like his the way he's doing things, the way he's acting here.
He is so childish.
Yeah,
Even
and
the
then
Master Master.
if you go back here when he's first speaking, told you. So how'd it go? The world tour, like his hand motions. This has
It
to be
was
the Master of Masters. Literally, who else could it be?
yeah,
I mean,
like
okay, if it's Luke's Bard, then the only thing that could be that explanation is that this one's probably from a future, and he's just they're both like compensating after their defeat, I guess, because Luke's Bard got defeated. So I'd assume he'd act like the Masters, probably, or I don't know.
maybe he it's Lushbar throws me off because in just about all of the Kai stuff, um, just all of that, Lushu himself is very straight laced. He's just all like, I don't know what I'm doing. And of course, he says, ew, about the Master's eye being in his new Keyblade.
I think that was like his normal personality. He eventually grew into a Master's personality after a while.
That's a
Unless
good point because
unless
he was
ironically,
pretty hard.
what if ironically, I know this would be stupid and I would definitely hate it, but this is more me of a joke. What if Masters is literally Lushu, a future Lushu?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, think about it. He eventually becomes like the goofiness and all that. Because think about it, Zigbar, th- he was more acting like his own unique character. He was jokative, funny, throwing wits. Even hell, he was making jokes meanwhile he's dying, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
And probably eventually, like say millions of years, considering he keeps stealing body after body, he eventually just goes back in time and redoes everything. And whoop de
Yeah,
loop,
but then how do you explain the eye? There would
he's
be no need for there would be no need for no name if
what if that is his original Keyblade? It's just for him to see events to make sure it all happens exactly how it's supposed to.
but the problem is that doesn't work because if he already went through all this and then he went back in time, what's the point of him giving his Keyblade away if he already knows what's gonna happen?
Because remember, his younger self, maybe he has like a time limit. His soul can't handle so many jumps. So eventually he has to jump somewhere and make sure like every event happens. Remember, there was a timeline where the darkness prevailed and light expired, and then the timeline where Sora and the gang actually succeeded.
That's a good point.
So maybe he is from the. I mean, I'm just guessing. I would hate if that actually was true. That would definitely get me flailed up.
Yeah, I'm still finding it hard because of
So
just
yeah,
this
he did throw it.
master's.
Like he just threw the card normally, and Zigbar just caught it without like a problem.
Wait, what about the card? We're going to the card now?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up with Zigbar and Lucio one last look sword one last time, because it still drives me nuts. Because they're both like trying to ask each other who. Because he asks Zigbar, "Who are you?" So he suspects something. There is
Yeah,
no
he
way
very much.
he suspects Zigbar. So if this really is the Master of Masters, then he's like, "What is my apprentice doing here? He's not supposed to be here." Maybe it's that case that the Master is like, "I didn't told you to do this. I told you to make sure to pass it down." Because that's all he said.
Hang on, hang on. Guess what? Guess what you just said basically proves
Oh fuck.
that Lushu is the traitor. That Lushu is the traitor.
Okay, that's a theory, but I somehow managed to support yours. But to debunk it, it's like maybe he doesn't. I mean, hell, I don't know. I mean, it could be a possibility that the Master is just making sure Lush Borg knows his place.
Yeah, Lushbar, honestly, swear he's the. I swear he's the traitor. Just
Because it's like, who are you? And
no.
Zigbar's like giving that smile, and he's like, all right, it doesn't.
Also, another thing. If you go through all of the Kai stuff, just go through all of the interactions, very particularly in back cover, where the Master of Masters is telling Lushu about his role. Nowhere in that does the Master of Masters say, "Hey, I want you to bring me back to life from 100 years in the future when you manage to find a way to get Sora to completely disappear, possibly
Hold up. I don't think they're gonna say that. Think about it.
okay,
That would be the most piss off spoiler ever.
true, but the thing is like well no, not like exactly those words, but like there's no thing about and I want you to
No,
bring
because
me
they
back to
remember
life.
they're limited. They can't say anything because it would definitely spoil Kingdom Hearts 3. That's their limit. Can't actually say if his role was actually
But
that.
the problem is they made it very so painfully clear exactly what each foreteller and Lucia's roles were.
Wait a
Yes,
minute. I
they
just thought of
were
something ridiculous. What if Remind were going through Lucius' experience to a certain degree?
ah shit.
Wouldn't that be the case? Because remember, Kingdom Hearts 3 ended with, well, the stupid ending that actually ticked me off was with him saying, I hope you like long stories and blank. What if this is literally that
Mm,
stupid long story within the DLC? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Hell, I wouldn't be
I
surprised
wouldn't be surprised. I
if
wouldn't
there's,
be surprised.
I think if
But I
they're
think
gonna do that route, they should actually just do it in its own game because it would fit better within the lore.
yeah.
And then it'd be like the
But
secret ending. Kingdom Hearts Reconnect be like, well, yeah, the whole going with the Masters thing. Now that would make things interesting. Be like, oh, okay, let's play as Luciu. Although I probably would complain majority of the time.
yeah, but
Yeah, I want to see some of the comments,
on
but
but
go
honestly,
with your theory.
but going back to the whole
Ha, gotta like that.
roles.
This looks like a fan made trailer,
Oh gosh.
so
No.
maybe we gotta have.
I'm not we're not going to go over that.
I'm gonna look at down at these comments 12 hours ago. Someone named Vanicio Satiro. Sorry if I butchered the name. So maybe we gonna have Aventus and Rox's real interaction finally. Oh, we gotta
Oh
have
my
that.
gosh.
Come on, there has to be a scene. I was so disappointed when
There
that did.
has to be a freaking scene where
Ha!
like
Now this is the most. This is the second funniest I see. Error 404. Voice actors not found. And then I have a
oh,
greater question. Why are you? That's the Drax code. It's a Drax code.
can I just hear the Drax quote? Because I don't remember
Yeah, because
the
it
Drax
says,
quote.
because it's remember in Infinity War where it's like, who are you? What are you? No, why? It literally
Oh
says,
yeah.
I have a greater question. Why are you? And and then 19 replies to that. How are you? When are you? What are you? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora got? When is Gamora? Ah! All right, enough of that. Okay, I just wanted to see a few comments. Um, okay, so back to this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference to me anyway. I don't know about Masters being Luxord. It'd be the coolest thing because I'll just keep playing dumb. So something's up. Because the moment Luxord leaves, he throws the card away and it's like, the question is, who are you? Luxord, and then it's like fading out. So something about Luxord, he's another key player probably. He's gonna be a new key player again. Because Zigbar became a key player in Birth by Sleep. That's his key to becoming like the key player in Kingdom Hearts, which eventually did pay off because of Luciu. But I don't know. Luxord could be the Masters. It could be a possibility. Who would see it coming? Hello? Hold on. Hello? Hello? All right. Well, I'm just gonna speak from the heart. Is this trailer is pretty cool. I'm honestly gonna say, yeah, it does look like a fan made trailer. Like honestly, it does. make it look like it's a fan made, but it has scenes that are never seen before. Here, I'm just gonna show the Kingdom Hearts 3 logo. Yeah. So Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC trailer. What I think, I still dislike the idea of a DLC because, well, it's a cop out of getting more money and stupid stuff. If, but I could be proven wrong with the story. I really need this story to be good because it could. Because think about it this way, I'm gonna show you on big screen. Obviously, this is the whole scene with Xehanort, which would be interesting. Ah, so here obviously we have Riku segment. Obviously, we're gonna play as Riku again with a much more like a real final boss. Then we have Ventus in the background over here, Aqua fighting Vanitas and Ventus fighting Terra Nord. So we're gonna go back to this fight. So I think they're gonna fix things that they screwed up. We're gonna have a battle against Zayak. So honestly, this looks like more of a revision and trying to fix certain things that they should have, like damage control, but actual good damage control. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. This is GreenWarrior291. Thank you for all. The link for both things I showed will be in the description down below. So feel free to give GameSpot trailers a like. Ha! This winter, so really winter is coming. Ha! The bad joke. Sorry. Anyway, later.